Hey, Sheldon here from Titanium Professional Hydraulics and Tools, doing a video demonstration of our air bladder jack. This is a 2-ton, 4,000 pound. It's got 3 stages, and there's some very unique things about this particular jack. Most of them come with these push buttons that have brass rods into a aluminum block. They always get corroded. There's this dielectric reaction. They get all corroded and they're constantly getting clogged up. We built ours with just ordinary 1/4-inch ball valves. So down the road, if there's something goes wrong with that, bingo, it's easy to replace just by yourself. Another feature that we have that's very important is the safety relief. Most of our competitors are putting it over here, and they're constantly getting kicked and banged and cracked off, and I've seen these things come down in the middle of being used. Our jack starts off at a lowered height of just a tad under 6 inches. I'd say like 5 3/4, but you can just figure 6 inches. That pretty much does like 95% of the vehicles out there, except for maybe some of those low riders. The reason why it's that high is because in order to get the 3 stages and the raised height, we got to start off with that. We have a really nice rubber plate here on top which protects the frame rails. A lot of these, if you notice, they have a welded ring on the bottom because inside of these bladders, as they go up, there are nested rings that give it the strength so that it doesn't sway. If it was just a rubber balloon, it would just fall right over. So these nested rings come up as the jack raises and they give it support. But what the people were doing was they were welding it here on the bottom, and then over time, from the stress, it would crack. So we have a complete subframe inside, and then we have these 4 nuts here where we then attach the subframe to the base. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little demonstration here by raising so we can show you the full height and how smooth and easy this is. This jack has many uses, but predominantly it's used on top of frame racks just like this, in the center of the car to raise it up so that you can then lower it down into your pinch welds. Standard air pressure works fine. And we have a raised height of 16 inches. And then when it comes time to lower, all you do is go to the other ball valve, the air pressure comes out and it goes down nice and smooth. This rubber bladder, when we developed this, we had it tested to 100,000 cycles. So that means that we had about a dozen of these under the tonnage, the 2-ton, raising and lowering automatically with the machine up to 100,000 duty cycles, and it was still working just fine. So I'm going to run over to a vehicle we have here. I'm going to place it underneath and show you just how powerful and how smooth these jacks are. There you have it. The first time I raised it, unfortunately, I left the exhaust open, so it couldn't build the pressure properly and quickly. But you can see just how powerful. This is not fully raised, and you can just see how quickly it just picks the car right up. And just open and release, and bingo, she goes down. So I'm going to do that just one more time from a completely lowered position. I'm just going to let the air in and you'll see just how quickly she goes up. There's just nothing like these jacks. You can use them for wheel, brake work, tire replacement. It's not just for the auto body industry, and there's no maintenance. There's no hydraulic oil. There's almost nothing to them, and they're very, very long lasting. You could buy other models for less from other suppliers, but this one's been tried, tested, proven. We have a lot of them out there in the field. No complaints, no failures. This is a really good quality, good value jack. Thanks for watching and have a great day.